Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I am J.I.B. Lee, aka Nailfertiti. It's at _Nailfertiti on Instagram and at Nailfertiti on TikTok. I'm back with another tutorial with a recreation remix set based off of an inspiration pic that my client brought in for her birthday nails. First, I started by using a cuticle pusher to push back her cuticles. Now I'm using cuticle nippers to cut her cuticles. So this time I tried not to speed up the videos too much because I wanted to give you guys a real feel of what it looks like me doing nails and how long it usually takes. For this set, it took me 3 hours. Now I'm using my 100 grit zebra sanding band from Pana on Amazon and using my e-file on 6 RPM to take the shine off the surface of the natural nail. So I got these extra long non-C-curve square tips off of Amazon, which I absolutely love. I feel like they give me the perfect shape every time when I'm trying to get that square, tapered square look. So in order for me to apply the tip straight, I like to make sure the client's hand is kind of like dangling off of the armrest. So then their hand is the most relaxed. So then I can see, okay, like their finger, like the middle finger is a little crooked. So I apply the tip straight so it's aligned with the other nails. So I've been seeing this method of like putting magnets on the tip cutter for a long time, but I finally gave in and bought the magnets and started using them. I absolutely love this. It makes cutting tips so much easier and faster. Now I'm just using my curved cuticle scissors in order to cut the sides of the nail to give me that really tapered square look. I also wanted to add that I think the magnet hack on the tip cutter is very beginner friendly because it helps you get the nails all the same length, which is something that as a beginner nail tech I definitely struggled with. So now I'm using my 180 grit nail files that I actually bought from Shein to clean up the sides of the nail, go under the nail, make sure the underneath is very straight. And then I use the 80 grit side to blend the tip into the natural nail. And here are the nail tips, filed, blended, and shaped. Okay, application time. So I already used Mia's Secret Nail Dehydrator twice on the nail. Now I'm going in with their Super Bond Primer once. And then you know how I like to go in with my young nails once before I apply the acrylic to every nail. The lavender that I'm using is actually a custom mix. I had some leftover like lavender that was pretty white. So I added some purple to it, added a little bit of Prettiest Pink from Valentino to get like this lavender color. I honestly feel like I should have blended it a little bit better because the purple kind of stood out a little bit, but I think it was fine. It worked. And the nude that I'm using is the classic nude from Valentino Beauty Pure. For the middle finger, that purple glitter that I'm using, I believe is from Secret Nail something. I'll try to get the name of the glitter and leave it in the bio. So I use the glitter, lightly put some down, and now I'm using gold foil to kind of go around the perimeter of the nail. And now I'm going back in with that classic nude to ombre on top of the glitter nail. The thumbs were probably my favorite nail. So what I did was use the lavender in the bottom, and as you can see the purple. Yeah, but fortunately I was going in with classic nude to ombre on top of it, so that kind of covered the purple streak. And then I also went on top with some gold foil on top of the ombre, which I thought looked really cool and different. The clear acrylic that I'm using is just the basic clear acrylic from Mia Secret. Now I'm just going back and encapsulating the rest of the nails. Before in one of my tutorials, I said that I like to put my bottle of monomer between my legs so I can warm up the monomer because the acrylic cures faster when the monomer is warmer. So I stopped doing that because I realized that was not good for, my inner thighs. They were starting to itch. But lesson learned. So now what I do is add a little bit of acetone to my monomer because that helps cure the acrylic a lot faster. And now I'm just replicating the same thing on the other hand. My application was definitely on point with this set. I love this whole set. Now I'm going in with my 5-in-1 tapered barrel bit that I got off Amazon, and I'm using the speed 10 RPM, in order to smooth out the surface of the nail and kind of thin out the tip. Personally, I like a thinner tip than a thicker one, and I also use the bit to seal the cuticles. So step by step, what I like to do is first start off by going underneath the nail, filing off any excess acrylic that might have gotten caught under there. Then I go from the bottom of the nail to the top towards the cuticle, sideways, like horizontally, in order to smooth out the nail. Then I go around my cuticle area, and then I just kind of repeat the process of going over the nail horizontally and vertically in order for me to get that smooth shape that I want to get. So now I'm going back in with my 180 grit nail file. I'm starting to file underneath the nail, making sure that everything is straight. Then I file the sides of the nail with the 80 grit, and then I use the 100 grit kind of as a buffer and smooth out the surface of the nail. Filing underneath a nail is extremely important because as you cut the nail tips with the curved scissors, the lines won't be straight. So you want to use the 80 grit side of the file to straighten out the underside of the nail. Once I'm finished filing and buffing all the nails, I always ask my client to turn their hand over so then I can file the ends of the nails. And here are the nails filed, shaped, and buffed. So I started using this brush-on Gorilla Glue to adhere some smaller charms and rhinestones to my nails because it actually works very well with adhering the stones, and it keeps the stones on the nails as long as possible. I've tried rhinestone glue and I've tried, nail tip glue, and it just doesn't work as well as this Gorilla Glue does. So I found this charm off of Shein that I really liked. What I've been doing lately is buying a lot of charms off of Shein because you get the same charms that you would off of like another website for cheap, and shipping is fairly quick. So on the middle finger, I wanted to put a zodiac charm on there, so I used a bit of acrylic to adhere this Aquarius zodiac charm. Yes, we know that the charm is bigger than the nail, but my client didn't mind it. I actually really loved the way it looked. It was very extra, and we both liked the extra for the set. Before I apply top coat, I always put a little bit of Young Nails Protein Bond on top because I feel like that helps fill out the cracks in the nails that you may have missed while buffing, and it also helps the top coat to last very long on the nails and have the nails shiny for as long as possible. The top coat that I'm using is from D&D Gel Polish. I love this top coat. The gold bottle top coat is absolutely one of the best, and it's non-wipe top coat, so you don't have to worry about swiping alcohol over the nails. And then I put my client's hands under the UV light for 60 seconds, and here is the final product. Thank you guys again for watching this tutorial of this Lavender Recreation Remix Aquarius edition. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and share this video if you really liked it. Thanks for watching once again. Have a good day.